If you've ever experienced having trouble getting an auto loan because of credit, well, there is a new revolution in getting approved. Joining us this morning is Mark Sims of Revolutionary Car Credit. Mark, thanks for coming on the show.
Good morning.
Now, Revolutionary Car Credit, it basically is saying yes when banks out there are saying no. Is it as simple as explaining it that way?
That is. We help people out with a loan when banks are saying no, when the people don't fit one of their standard requirements, which could be 6 months on the job or a myriad of different things that happened in the past during this recession that could have thrown the people off course. We get them going again with credit.
And that's an interesting point, because there are people out there, I mean, it's not like they did this on purpose. Because of this recession, good people, whatever, all kinds of people, they just got in trouble and got behind and could never recover. And I'll be honest with you, I've always wondered how do some people get approved and others don't? So you're just saying it's the people giving the loan, there's like a checklist, and if you miss on one of them, that's why they say no?
Correct. That is what they say no. And it might be something really simple. And let's say that someone they didn't have a job, but now all of a sudden they have a job.
Right.
Well, they need a vehicle to get them to that job.
Right.
And but they don't have 6 months on the job. We can really help out those people that have a good quality job and really want to get their lives back on track.
So walk us through the process. Do people come in and, I mean, do you do an interview like the old banks used to do?
That's exactly what we do. We're very different than a standard bank. They come in and they explain to us how they can make this car and this payment work in their life, and they just write out a budget for us and show us on paper that it's going to work for them.
Now, do people, I guess, graduate out of your program and then go to a bank for their next car once they do recover?
Absolutely. I think that's one of the best things that we bring to the table, that the people can go to a bank right within our organization, or they could go with someone else. They have some choices, so they're not trapped into being in that car for a long term and no way out of it.
Now, there are some people out there that might be watching, and if they're getting approved, it's just for this little rinky-dink car. I mean, do you offer choices on all kinds of cars, on sports utility? I mean, you're not handcuffing them, for the lack of a better term.
Oh no, the people, they could go up to a couple-year-old car. You know, it could be, it's not something rinky-dink. I mean, depending on the people's income and their entire, scenario, the better income and the better they can explain to us, the nicer car they're going to get.
Okay, now let's say people want to take the next step. Do they just walk into your car? I mean, walk into your store? Is it as simple as that?
It is as simple as that. They should either just call us. They could apply online, which is great, especially if someone's had a bad experience with someone else telling they could handle things and they got there and that wasn't exactly it. But if they come to us, they just bring your driver's license, your down payment, your some sort of justification of your income, and we can get them rolling.
As far as the down payment, what considers a down payment? I mean, do you do a percentage of what the car cost? I mean, I don't know how that works. So just so people are informed.
No, normally it's around $1,000 or $1,500, but if they want to go with a more extravagant car, it could be more than that. We have a formula once we compile their information.
And I think, this is just my assumption, that once people come in and you actually say yes, again, they could have just gotten dinged because of the recession and they were paying their bills before, and now for whatever reason they can't. We need to get a chance to get back on our feet, and you're giving those people that chance.
Absolutely. I mean, you had plenty of good people that got wrapped up in this mortgage crisis.
Right.
And they had no intention of getting into that bad scenario, but we can get them going again so they can get their lives back on track.
Where are you located?
5180 Mayfield Road,
Lyndhurst.
Just east of Richmond Road, next to Infinity of Beechwood.
I think it would be well worth the drive, no pun intended, to check them out in Lyndhurst, 440-442-7700. Go to revolutionarycarcredit.com for all the information on how you could get back into the car that you want and deserve. Mark.
We can even pick the people up if they need a ride.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
That's even better. There you go. Well,
Yes.
you like to entertain?
Love it.
All right. Well, we're going to give you some great ideas from the Food Network on how to entertain this summer. And brine them and burn them. We're eating ribs. I know Mark Sims is going to stick around. We'll be right back with more Live on Lakeside.
This segment of Live on Lakeside was sponsored by Revolutionary Car Credit.